Let's see how this 60-year-old math teacher became a social media fashion influencer. Very interesting story. Wanted to share this to those of you who may think that you are too old, too busy, too whatever to lean into a passion of yours. I just shared the other day the music producer, rapper, who leaned into his passion and found himself making over $100,000 a year before taxes, freelancing his abilities. And now we have another example of a guy who was a math teacher for a long time, it looks like, and stumbled into a big bag. So let's watch this. Y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, it's Ricky Rich with Black Primacy. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notifications.
In our series, Never Too Late, we bring you stories that inspire you and remind you there's always time to pursue your dream. LL Cool J says, dreams don't have a deadline. We agree. Tonight, we introduce you to a second-grade math teacher who changes his focus after the last bell of the day. You could say he's become a style influencer on social media after a photo went viral back in 2016. You could even say, too bad Nate isn't here because he's giving Nate a run for his money. Janet Shamlian has the story.
By day, Irvin Randall is a second-grade math teacher in Houston. A grandfather married almost 4 decades. But after school, you can often find him here.
Look sideways. Boom. Nice. Do that one more time.
On the city's downtown streets, followed by a camera, dressed to the nines, and looking like a 10.
I've been dressing like this all my life. This is nothing new.
So you started taking pictures of yourself because you thought, man, I'm a good dresser?
Yes, I just wanted to show everybody how I dress, yes.
20 or 30 likes became 1,000 per post, and then 30,000.
How many followers?
Instagram is about 1.1 million.
TikTok?
TikTok is about 1.7 million.
Twitter?
I have a Twitter, but I don't know how to tweet. So.
But the 63-year-old does know how to turn it on for the camera.
Something in me turns on, and I have a swagger in me that comes out like a beast.
People are attracted to that confidence.
That confidence that I turn on when I'm in the streets.
Right.
This is all mine.
He's also a skilled shopper.
This is my closet.
Does your wife have a closet?
Yeah, but it's not like this.
Randall's side hustle, he earns money from brands for wearing their products, allows him to indulge his love of clothes, shoes, and especially hats.
What is with the hats?
I think it just dignifies a man. It shows that you're a gentleman.
He's got almost 100.
Do you make more money from teaching second grade in Houston, Texas, or from social media?
Social media.
By a factor
Why does she act?
Oh my God, if I told you, you'll fall out, so I'm not going to tell you.
Why does she ask that?
Randall has spread
what
that
it
wealth
was?
with a group of equally stylish men. They call themselves the Silver Fox Squad, and they make appearances at charity events like fashion shows. It's not the only group he's voguing for, keenly aware of and embracing being a role model for his kids.
They do watch me carefully. You know, they watch me. Hey, Mr. Randall, are those some new tennis shoes you got on?
Do they?
Oh, yeah. Is that a new watch? I like that watch. You know, and you're supposed to be watching me teach you something, but you're watching other things. So they watch me very carefully.
So are many younger people. His social media followers are mostly in their 20s and 30s.
3, 2, 1, and go for it.
If looks could kill, Irvin Randall's second act
That's a wrap.
might just be illegal.
Hey, Phil.
I feel good. You feel good?
Man of the hour. In any weather.
Good.
For CBS Mornings, I'm Janet Shamlian in Houston.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm all for it.
Dude,
Go,
come on
Mr.
with that
Randall.
self,
Mr. Randall.
It's very dapper. I like it. And I like the message that he's sending, too.
100%.
I like that.
What, the be a gentleman, wear a hat, dress up a little bit, take
Well,
yourself
how the
seriously?
kids are looking at him.
Yeah.
Right.
How the kids are looking at him and looking at him in a different way. And in addition, clearly is a great teacher. But to do that, too, I think is very
when you
cool.
see somebody, especially when you're a young person and you see somebody who comes correct,
exactly.
you are inspired by that, and maybe you'll apply it in your own life.
And he looks good, too.
Yeah, he does look great.
Does he have a brother? He's asking for a friend.
I'm sure some of
one of those Silver Fox squads, Gail.
I don't date married men, just asking for a friend.
I somehow knew that was coming from Gail. but yeah,
In our
I like the fact that he really leaned into something he was already doing. You know, I need to share more of these if I can find more of these videos. I just so happen to find 2 of them, you know, close to each other. Like I said, I just shared the individual who is a rapper and turned that into 6 figures a year, 6 figures plus. And this is just another example, you know. We really gotta, you know, lean into our interests and our skill set, right? Because he put his outfits together well, and that's just something that he just enjoyed, right? And then it turned around, and he didn't say, but I'm sure he's making, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars through ad sponsorships, and not only that, he's getting clothes and hats and such, likely for free, in order for him to showcase these brands' products. So he's getting the stuff that he enjoys for free and making money on it. Why would you not do that? You know, why would you not? You know, but I think part of what keeps people, there's 2 reasons I think people refrain from leaning into their passion and profiting from their passion. One, people feel guilty for some reason by seeking to be paid for their passion or their skill set, right? Which to me is kind of understandable, because I don't know. I too, at least, even to this day, I kind of struggle with, especially when it's something like the Black Primacy brand is, you know, is more of a community trying to support the Black community through entrepreneurship, right? And even for me today, I struggle with the idea of certain services and things that I want to provide to individuals, like charging for that. You know, it's like, ooh, like this is to help, you know, not to get rich off of, right? But at the end of the day, we charge our jobs. We charge our jobs for our time, right? We need to just be sure that we keep that same energy when we are giving our time to individuals, whether that be for community help, whether that be for jobs, or whether that be for, you know, entrepreneurship. Like, we need to make sure, I'm not saying go out and, like, your goal should never be like, I want to do this to get rich. Actually, it should be quite the opposite. You should want to do something to help a community, or to even if it's just to fill a void in your own, you know, happiness, right? And then, hey, if you see that it's valuable out in the marketplace, then you need to put a price tag on that, right? Especially in this world where people are literally working themselves to death. Like, why would we not want to do something that we love, create something that we love, and do that for the rest of our lives, versus working a job that we hate or that we are just content with, that may let us go at the tail end of our lives, and then we're left with nothing. Why would we? Now this guy is he's able to do his passion for his lifestyle and his income, and then pour back into his students, which he clearly loves to do as well. He's probably got a double passion if you think about it. And so, I thought this was great. The other thing that I think stops people from doing things like this, is that they just don't have the patience, and they're expecting instant success and instant gratification. And they just don't have the patience to want to get out and try, and they have the fear of failure. And so, that's another thing that we have to get over in order to really be, really lean into things that we're interested in, and turn them into successful endeavors. I have just recently tapped into this, like fully tapped into this whole idea. I'm gonna leave y'all with a book that I read. It's an amazing book. It's called The Millionaire Fast Lane. All right, you have to be prepared to read it, or listen to it on an audiobook, because it's a mind shift book. It's not going to tell you how to get rich. It just kind of breaks down sort of what I'm talking about here with these videos, in terms of like how people are actually out there, making, getting rich. For example, you got the price of everything is going up, right? And my thoughts have always been, if the price of like all these things, there's things that are just getting ridiculously expensive. Who's paying for this? Like, who's buying this stuff? Because the price of things are ultimately decided on supply and demand. Like, if nobody's buying it, the price can't remain high or go up further. And prices of things just continue to go up and go up and go up. And my thought is like, who is paying for this? And the reality that I'm learning is that there are a lot of people who have tapped into this type of stuff. We're not talking like everybody needs to go be a social media influencer, but a lot of people who have figured out how to turn their passion into income generating activities, whether that be full-time or part-time. And those are the people that are creating a more successful life for themselves. And those of us who are just sitting here, waiting on some sort of change, and not being proactive, and just, relying on one stream of income, those are the people that are going to find themselves left behind, or find themselves looking back 10 years 10 years later, looking back saying like they wish they would have. So I wanted to share that book. I wanted to share this video. I really want this to be inspiring to anybody, regardless of your age, obviously, to at least look into and consider turning your passion into a profitable endeavor. All right. A lot of people get weird about that. I got friends of mine that, they talk about their hate for capitalism and a capitalistic society. And I understand that, and I get that. The problem is, if you don't figure out what's the alternative? That's my question, right? What is the alternative if you're going to live here in America? You got to figure out how to survive from an economic standpoint. You have to. Otherwise, you can fight against it. You can hate it. You can say you're never going to participate in capitalism. although everybody does in some way or shape or form, everybody who lives here in America at least, but you could say you're not, and you're literally going to end up, you know, in a ditch somewhere, broke, and nobody around you. Honestly, that's my opinion. But that's that's a topic for another day. All right, y'all let me know what y'all think though. All right, it's Ricky Rich with Black Primacy. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notifications.